The region I cover is mainland China. So we have two offices in China. One is in Beijing, another in Shanghai. In China, the use of the U.S. soy mainly in the animal utilization. We have programs in livestock, in the poultry, in feed industry, and also we have the program in aquaculture. China actually now is the world's #1 soybean importer, the #1 soybean consumer in the world. So China is so important to the U.S. soy industry. But this kind of market evolves from the very beginning when the U.S. soy industry decided to open the first office in Beijing back in 1982. And this year is the 35th anniversary for the U.S. soy industry in China. So soybeans are so important to China, to China's people. And in terms of the total oilseed consumption, soybean accounts for like 70%. And for soybean meal, about the same level among other protein meals. And for soybean oil, the share in all the oil consumed in China is like 43%. So soybeans are so important to the Chinese people, and also the market is so important to the U.S. So through all those 35 years, by having these programs in China, working closely with Chinese industries, we have this partnership. So that partnership really helps us to increase the demand by differentiating and also building the preference for U.S. soy. We have many advantages, like the quality, consistent quality, and also timely delivery. And we have the best ever services there, providing technical service and also the trade service there. So we have also some value within the soybean itself, like the essential amino acid. And also we have this sustainability program that's becoming more and more popular in China, and I believe in some other places in the world. For this time in Omaha, China office organized two China trade teams here. One is the top 10 U.S. soybean buyers, it's a buyers team, and the second one is the food grade soybean buyers, altogether like 20 people from different companies. For these buyers and importers, crushers, they are among the top 10 U.S. soy buyers and top loyalty buyers. So we're here to have this exchange with their counterparts in the U.S. To have discussions with the U.S. exporters, and also to try to explore some opportunities of further cooperations. And on this trip, the Chinese delegation also participated in the signing ceremony, and we got this additional sales of the new crop, 3.8 million metric tons, value at $1.56 billion US dollars. So that is really a good sign for this confidence and preference we've been built among our customers here. So we have the trade team here to further promote the communications and cooperations with the U.S. soy industry. These days, through the meetings and conferences, we have this international team invitational. We have this one-on-one conversations, and the team members told me that it's very helpful, and they are making new friends, and they are very excited about it. And some of them, or majority of them, saying that they want to be back to this kind of event in the years to come. This is really a kind of eye-opening event for a lot of people. Although the companies themselves are big, but the people descend on this team are new. Some of them, this probably is their first visit to the U.S. They've seen farms, they've seen the facilities, and they're making new friends from the U.S. soy industry, and they will help a lot for them to have this kind of a preference and confidence in the overall U.S. soy industry and this system here. For this ceremony, we had one just 1 month ago, and this is the second in 2 months. So that shows that the relations between these industries, China and the U.S., are stronger, and also demonstrate their confidence in U.S. soy. And also, this coincides with the season. So the crop is on the ground and will be harvested soon. So this is the time for them to make the purchase. So we have this event, and they come to the event. They want to do some business. So I think this is a kind of partnership we've been building, and also it's kind of a value of this relationship. China is for sure, as I said, is number one customer for U.S. soy industry. This type of partnership we've been working on is being valued by both the Chinese customers and the U.S. soy industry. So I think the partnership will be much stronger, especially when China is now looking at ways to increase their efficiency, to deal with the environmental issues, like what we were having on the aquaculture. We have the IPA, intensive pond aquaculture. This is really a very innovative technology that China needs. So this is, we have a lot of stories to tell about this strengthening of the relationship. So we contribute a lot to the Chinese economy, and we help them to increase the efficiency, to help them to be more sustainable in terms of animal production, and also providing a lot of market information, timely information. This is what they really need. So by these programs, activities in China, we just bring the industries together for mutual benefit. So based on that mutual benefit thing, I think we have a very, very bright future. You know, the one of the core values for USSEC is the diversity. We foster this diversity. We work with different cultures, different people, and we have many new, creative, innovative concepts out of this relationship working there. So it's, as you said, it's very, very exciting for us to work internationally to promote the U.S. soy as the most reliable, most sustainable, with the quality products, and that will help the U.S. farmers and also will help the international market customers. What we have been doing in China is try to find ways to help them increase their efficiency. Like in 2003, when we think about the way to help the customers to deal with the potential market risks, to help them to be more viable, their business more viable through different risk management tools. But at that time, you know, the industry, they didn't know about these tools available to them to manage their risks in price and many other aspects. So we just propose this or initiate this risk management training course for them to help them to manage their risks. So by doing this kind of program, we help them to be more stronger, much stronger in this operation environment, because there are a lot of risks in the market. So we help them to, and now China industry everyone, I should say, to some extent, are involving or participating in the risk management strategies, and still this kind of services we have available for the industry. We are continue doing this kind of training for them to help them keep them buying from the U.S. China is number one, I should say, market for the U.S., this is for sure. And another thing is the market access issues there. So still we have some challenges for the U.S. industry, especially we are on the same hemisphere, in the northern hemisphere, and we plant at the same time and harvest at the same time. We have a lot of similarities, but we do see some potentials for further expanding the market for U.S. soy. One area is the food bean. You know, China is also the world's number 4 soybean producing country, and they produce the soybeans mainly for food consumption, for human consumptions. But still, all because of these competing crops there, so they cannot, produce enough soybeans for their domestic food consumption. So there's a opportunity for us to promote the U.S. food grade or value enhanced soy to supply the market, to help them in terms of the food security, food safety, and to be more sustainable. So this is another area that we are now working